opening soon, follows the true story of a restaurateur's vision from concept to opening night.
Always been a bit of a collector, and I guess through the years that's, you know, you move from smaller things to bigger things. So now I collect, you know, angels and doors and restaurants. You know, the restaurant industry or genre has been an appropriate or kind of easy place for me to put my self-expression. I love good food, right? I love people, and I love, you know, beautiful environments.
Well, I had worked for Vitold at a little bistro in downtown Calgary for about 4 years. I decided that I needed to sort of spread my wings a little bit. So anyways, I packed my bags and got on a plane and flew to Paris, and from there went to this small little town, Bonas, in the Rhone Alps, and spent 4 months there cooking some of the philosophies and principles that I learned there, using the best regional ingredients.
We are going to be heading south into southern Alberta, where it's beautiful, it's raw, it's rugged, and it's undeveloped. So, yeah, it is a risk, but it's magic. It's magical. Here we have Highway 3. There's one of 3 major highways through the Rockies. The Trans-Canada is the #1. There's the Yellowhead farther north going to Jasper, but this is actually the second busiest highway across the country. We expect to draw a lot of people off the highway, right? I'm hoping that eventually we'll get a reputation when you're going through the pass that you have to stop at the Roadhouse. We wanted to sort of, again, give the building a feeling of a turn-of-the-century miner's roadhouse. So the timber inside and on the deck outside was all old, major recycled timber. The Roadhouse is, I think, a perfect format, though, to do simple, basic, and I don't want to say necessarily country, but with a twist.
Comfortable food is what we're looking at. You know, something that people are going to be familiar with, but using the best ingredients that we can find and trying to make it, but still approachable for everybody.
It's an open kitchen, wood-fired pizza oven, the kitchen line, canopies back here, the counters here. It just sort of feels to me like a very convivial space, right? Lots of interaction between the kitchen. You know, we're kind of in and out of the wood-fired oven. And over here we've got the bartender throwing drinks around. And in the middle, we got customers that are hopefully, you know, kind of eating, drinking, being merry.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Are we gonna fit? Oh yeah. Okay, watch it, Andy. Oh!
Antique. Nice little baby. It's going to be happy here. We're including the personality of quite a famous fellow in the Crow's Nest Pass, Emilio Piccarello, who was known as Mr. Pick or Emperor Pick because he was the major rum runner in the Crow's Nest Pass during the Prohibition. But this is These are actually some ads, which is fairly wild. Here's one of Mr. Pick's ads. He was quite a infamous, larger-than-life character, and very generous with other members of the community. Made a lot of money. Really kind of developed a small empire. I guess that's why he was known as Emperor Pick. And so this is going to be Pick's Roadhouse. Mr. Pick was Italian, but again, there's, you know, there's Poles, Ukrainians, there's everybody. So it's not, and that's what I like about calling it Pick's, because it doesn't necessarily sound Italian. We really want the locals to embrace us, right? It's very important because there's a lot of the times of year that, you know, that it's slower, and really the locals are the main market. This is the old Italian Benevolent Society building, and which is currently our warehouse. All kinds of junk that we have here, some of which are going to end up in the Roadhouse. I think Moosey's going to go in there, probably.
Look at the stuff. Like, I don't know why this guy doesn't have had this open and have the stuff for sale. Like, he could make a mint here. He could even have tours. Apparently, there's a ballroom upstairs too, a dance floor or something.
Yeah. So when was the last time you were up here?
Well, when I was 17.
17. Okay. Well, let's see what it looks like today.
Oh, I'm not going to be on TV, you guys. Come on. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, come with us. Come with us.
It's still here. It's a little rough, but it's still here.
Oh, they had a small stage.
Yes, I remember the band used to be there.
What year was that then?
47, 48.
Okay.
And then finally they started getting into jitterbug.
That's great.
Oh, this is wonderful.
So we're going to restore it.
You are?
Yeah, so you're going to be able to jitterbug here once again. She just reconnected. Like she started crying almost. You know, it's really quite moving. So if we can hit that chord, you know, with a number of the people here, we got it made. I can't remember. Is there buffalo? Do we have buffalo?
We have a buffalo salami
Okay, how about a buffalo burger?
It's a big seller.
Because we could do that too.
Well, I'd like to get out to some of the local ranches.
These guys get big fast. We'll see these 5-year-olds in this pen here, about 2,000 pounds now.
Wow. Let you know a little bit about what we're doing is kind of a roadhouse kind of atmosphere.
Right.
So what I'm looking for is really the primal cuts of meat. I'm looking for
hamburgers and
some of the
and
ground meat, stew meat,
Yeah.
Briskets as well. We're talking about doing a smoker
Right.
barbecue kind of thing. Thought maybe a wild game bison brisket or something.
Most of the buffalo you buy for your restaurant cuts, it's way too big. They're cutting those animals at 2-3 years old.
Right.
And when you go to serve that, get your 7 ounces or 8 ounces of ribeye, that ends up being
It's
really
big.
long, real
Yeah.
thin, which you can't cook it properly.
Right.
So that's why we go by weight. 1,000 pounds is roughly around the age or less that we like to slaughter the buffalo at. Well, good luck to you.
Okay.
Take care.
And I'm always looking for something special where I can impress the chefs.
Yeah. Well,
So-
you've always managed to do that. So this is strawberry spinach.
Mm-hmm.
So you eat the leaves as a spinach.
Yep, you can eat it. This leaves are a little bit nutty, and the fruits
Very nutty. It's got a very pleasant taste to it.
And artichokes, we're all surprised, like artichokes from Alberta, no way. So,
I know, that was my first thought.
Here, that's for you.
That's great. That's fantastic. So beautiful. All right, thanks guys.
Yep.
Okay. Bye-bye. So what we're gonna do is we've made a lemon marmalade and cooked off some fresh sorrel, which we got from Alex's farm, and going to stuff the trout with the marmalade and the sorrel. Trout is a very popular dish out here. It doesn't need to have a lot of splash and pizzazz, just things need to taste good. Oh, you got some samplings. Ooh. So this is one of the things we're gonna try on the menu.
Hey, I can catch you guys some rainbows. Nice.
This project's been delayed throughout the course of 6 months. Kind of, been giving ourselves some timelines, saying, okay, you'll be in the kitchen this date, you'll have this many days to prepare, this many days to train. And as the time shrinks and we're moving into the winter now, and to be honest, it's pretty stressful.
Pick's Roadhouse is located in Coleman, Alberta, in the Crow's Nest Pass area. This noted scenic getaway is situated in the heart of Canada's Rocky Mountains. Hours of operation are from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and during the winter, it's only open from Thursday to Monday. Pick's Roadhouse offers fresh and hearty local fare. Appetizers cost between $5 and $12. Main dishes are $8 to $18, and desserts are $5 to $8. The signature dish is the cutthroat trout. It consists of baked trout stuffed with rice, lemon marmalade, and fresh sorrel. It's served with artichoke heart salad and baby leeks. The price is $14.
Originally, I thought we could open before the summer. And then the next time was the fall, right? That was, kind of the juicy time around Thanksgiving or before the end of September. And now it's, going to be 2 weeks from Christmas, which in my thinking isn't perfect.
There's no power run up to the dishwasher yet. These guys need to finish that off. So is it possible out of the 4 guys you have working on the service at the church to pull one?
I've just sold another business, right? And I've made a conscious decision to redirect more energy, financial resources in this little community. We need heat to cook with and to get the water turned on, etc. So, but we're 8 days today. Actually, the party is 1 week from tonight.
You need to actually put two wall sockets on that.
2 wall sockets? Okay, so these aren't hardwired in?
No, these are just straight put.
I'm holding it.
We'll have to fix that later.
That's it.
So we don't have a phone here, we'll just have a cash machine here.
At least we got that.
I haven't actually even really met everybody yet. Not the perfect way for me to do this because I'm going to be trying to scurry around. Eventually, I'm going to be placing something. But just try to...
We actually have our kitchen somewhat together. We're starting to do a little bit of cooking, but we've stopped all the construction on this half of the restaurant. There's still stuff going on over there. There's still stuff going on downstairs. Tomato, olive tapenade.
What about tomato paste?
No, just one whole slice. Right now, at this point, we're just trying to get things ready for the party, get some food together. We've sort of reworked the opening party menu. So like a fennel salad on top almost. Yeah, a little fennel salad and a slice of that. We'll do that cold on top of the hot beans. Okay. We're gonna do some smoked chickens just for the party, for a big game platter we're gonna do. And then the briskets are Alberta beef briskets, marinated with a spice rub.
No, get it out. No, I told him to get it out. It doesn't help. Hopefully the locals will embrace us. People are going to come to the party, we hope. Maybe nobody will come. We're going to try to put the finishing touches and not rush it, which is difficult when we have 6.5 hours. Can you hand me that green flour container? Down, 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 down.
Get rid of that bowl. Put it.
I've never done anything quite like this in a town where nobody knows me, you know, and then I trust and hope other people will appreciate it. That's all I do. We are happy to be in your community. We worked really hard on these buildings. We hope you appreciate it, and you can show your appreciation by, it's a Christmas thing, many happy returns, right? I mean it sincerely, right? I've gone out on a limb here for you guys, so I need your support. I gotta let go, you know? have a good time. Actually, I feel really good. You know what? Actually, you know what? It's funny. I feel, all of a sudden, I feel like a local.
Find more at fineliving.com. Real information for real people.